Hey everybody, I'm trying not to be disappointed. I I went out to try to do my run. I did one very slow jog because I realized almost immediately that I have something. I don't know if it's a muscle or a tendon or what, but it's real tight in the back of my leg. I tried to stretch it out. It's just not happening. Um, yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but yeah, I'll just change the game. I'm gonna go for another walk. And maybe today's the day I start really getting into lifting. I got a couple 20-pound dumbbells. I know it's not a lot of weight, but I'm not a big fan of hurting myself either. So maybe I'll fuel something else with that disappointment. You know, I don't know if it's because I didn't try as hard the last couple of days, or if I had to run a few flights of stairs at work today. Maybe I, not realizing, overstretched the muscle. It was kind of an explosive run. I'm not sure what it is, but you know what, I'm trying, and that's more than I would have done a year and a half ago. So it's still better than I was yesterday. You know, I mean, granted, I didn't get the wind sprints in that I wanted to do, but I already got a plan to cover that. So I guess I'll do a few more laps. This way coming here doesn't feel like a huge waste of time. And like I said, it is beautiful here. You really can't complain about the surroundings. So I'll enjoy that. I'll give you guys another look. I don't want to get too close because the last time I got too close to the water, I came home with a tick. So I hope you can see it. You know, as you walk around, there's spots with more bushes and trees. And then you get these little like snippets of this pond, and it just really takes your breath away. So, well, I'm sorry guys, I couldn't get that run in today. But like I always say, you know, get to know your body, get to know what your muscles are doing, how everything feels. Because although I gave up a workout today, I live to work out tomorrow. Had I pulled a hamstring, you know, I don't know. I'm not an athlete. I don't know the ins and outs of what's hurting and what's not hurting. But I do know when something's not right. And I just was really uncomfortable. So I'll get over the disappointment in an hour or two. If I had pushed it and really hurt myself, I might have been out of commission for a month or worse. So that's unacceptable to me. And like I told you guys before, I got a family to provide for. You know, I'm lucky enough to have a job that provides sick time and vacation time and all those good things, but that doesn't mean I want to use them all up over something that could be avoided. So I'm going to take it a little easier today. I'll do my little laps around the pond. I'll do 1 or 2 more laps, and then I'll head home. Maybe it's somebody telling me to spend more time with my girlfriend. That wouldn't be a bad thing. All right, y'all. I guess I'll get back to it. Not much really kicked around in my head today. Just like I said, a little tinge of disappointment. But I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna grab those weights. I'll do something with them, and maybe I'll make another video when I'm done. I'm not gonna go too crazy with them. Just kind of get a warm up for them, get a feel for them, and go from there. I've lifted weights before. I know what to do. It's just a matter of having the drive to go after it. So I've done it a few times during the course of the few weeks I've been working out, but not as much as, not anything that would give me any results. So maybe it's time to change the game. Plus winter's coming. I'm not going to be able to do this walk here that much longer. So, all right, it's time to think about my strategy. That's so much fun. All right, y'all. As always, take care of your body. Pay attention to what your body's telling you when it comes to your eating habits, when it comes to your exercise, when it comes to your daily routines. It's okay to push. It's okay to feel a little sore. Don't hurt yourself. Stay focused on being healthy. Forget about the scale. If you're motivated and you're paying attention to your diet, the scale will do what it does. A lot of people get discouraged. Oh, I didn't lose the 2 pounds this week, or I haven't lost weight in 3 weeks. That's okay. What people forget is you didn't gain anything either. You know, a lot of people get stuck on, I thought I was going to lose 5 more pounds this week like I did last week, or 3 pounds, or whatever it is. I'm just throwing numbers out there. You know, and hey, sometimes not falling backwards is a win. Sometimes not gaining weight is a win. You know, or on my personal journey, sometimes I'll put on 5 pounds. Didn't change a thing, but I put on 5 pounds. And I attribute it to more muscle. That's just how I deal with it. You know, and I avoid the scale. Sometimes I can't help myself. I got to get on and see where I'm sitting at. But once I start to plateau, or I get into a spot where, you know, my body's pretty much, with the exception of toning, my body's where I like it. You know, I would like a little more, my stomach to go away, just because of damage done from being 275 pounds. But look, if it doesn't happen, I'm happy with my progress. I'm happy with who I am. I'm happy with who I see in the mirror. And I know I'm doing everything I can in my power to reach my goals. Whether it's weight loss, fitness level, musculature, or just overall health. I'm out here every day working it one way, shape, or form or another. It doesn't matter if it's a 10-minute walk, or 10, 50-yard wind sprints, or weightlifting, or doing push-ups and dips. I'm out here trying. The fitness will come. And like I said in one of my first videos, I know me. As time goes on, I'll push new limits. That's just part of how I'm built. So, alright y'all. Diet, proper diet, not crash diets. Carnivore for me is the best thing that's ever been created. So for me, it's carnivore. Once you start to feel like you can move, you know, because carnivore will give you that, do the bare minimum and build on it. You know, you got all the time in the world. Let it take a year to get to a point where you can run or walk or whatever it is. Just do something. And being aware of your personal body. Being aware of what your body's capable of, when it's time to push, and when it's time to relax, and when it's time to stop. It's just as important as getting the exercise done, if not more. All right, y'all, stay healthy, stay motivated. I'm cheering for you. I'm definitely your cheerleader. I'm rooting for you. You got this. Just do what you know what you can do. All right, y'all, stay healthy.